guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. This is andthatisTrice. Thank you so much if you are a returning viewer, and thank you so much if you are new and you're just stopping by to kind of see what we got going on over here. It does not go unnoticed or unappreciated. You special too, baby. You special too. I see it. I see it. So today I decided to do this really pretty bronzy cut crease situation. Yeah, I don't know why. I was just randomly feeling some glitter and I was feeling some warm tones at the same time. So I thought, like, why not combine them? You feel me? Why not put them together? I used the Charles palette and I love the browns in that palette. It's just so gorgeous and they're so pigmented. But yes, I am absolutely obsessed. I think it's super duper pretty. Pretty lashes, not too much to take away from the look, a nice brown lip. You can't go wrong with your warm tones, all right? Your neutrals, your warms, you can't go wrong. So I'm not gonna talk too much. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. It helps me out a lot. And also make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed to the Trice Tribe, because you're missing out and I need you to get your life together. Thank you, management. So as I always say, without further ado, if you are interested in seeing how to get this pretty, warm, glittery, cut crease type of situation, then just keep on watching. Alright, party people, let's get this started. So we're just priming our eyelids with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Porcelain. And I'm just buffing that out with this brush. I'm not going to set this bad boy because I want my colors to show up super pigmented. I'm just going to blend it the best way I can, okay? Now going into the Charles palette, I'm taking that brown, beautiful reddish, brownish type of shade, and I'm placing that in my crease. Now notice I'm placing it, and then I'm gonna go in and blend and buff it out later. So if you're like, sis, this don't look blended, I know I'm gonna put other colors on top of that to blend it out, so just don't worry about it. And we're going to be cutting our crease. So just place that color on your lid kind of and in your crease. Then I'm taking the shade right above it. Now this was actually kind of pointless. I thought this was going to show up differently, but it ended up kind of being the same color. So I just placed it down and buffed it out with this fluffy brush. And we're going to move on. So now I'm taking that orangey shade and I'm putting that above those two colors. And then I'm going back in with that brown shade and just deepening up the brown that we may have lost from placing those other colors, because I want that to really peek through. So once you place down that orange, place down that brown, go back to the orange. So it's really about the layering, trying to make sure you can see it when I cut my crease. So just place, eye it as best as you can, and then blend it out with a fluffy brush so there are no harsh lines. So now I'm taking that lighter orange and placing that above all the other colors. Like I said, the name of the game for this is transition. So you want to go from the dark all the way up to the light. And it looks crazy right now, but once you cut your crease, you'll be able to see all these colors mold together. Okay? So now I'm taking this black because I wanted a little bit more intensity than what I was getting. It just wasn't serving me the depth that I desired. Okay? So I put that down and I'm blending that out with a fluffy brush, the same brush I kind of been using, because all the colors are going to mesh together anyway. So you're really straight just using the same brush, but feel free to switch it up if you want to. Now I'm going in with that same concealer by LA Girl, and I'm going to cut my crease using this small, tiny, teeny, tiny brush. And just take your time. I didn't take this too far because I wanted to still have some of that darker color showing. So I cut it just enough to my liking. You can cut it as low or as high as you want depending on your eye shape and all that other good stuff. So just keep heed to that. I'm not going to go all the way to the end. I'm actually going to take it close to the edge, but then I'm going to blend in the edge with the concealer with my finger, as you see right here. So I kind of wanted that faded effect. I didn't want it too harsh and too winged out. Now I'm going back into that brown and black, and I'm defining that area where I cut my crease, just in case it's missing a little bit of the darkness that I put down in the first place. You kind of don't know until after you do it. Then I'm just blending it out with this fluffy brush. And now I'm taking my NYX glitter glue or glitter primer and placing that all over my lid, but not in the area where I cut my crease. So that's why I'm using a small brush to kind of keep it where it needs to be, so it don't go where it's not supposed to go, okay? Stay in your area, little one. Now I'm taking this NYX glitter in bronze, and I'm patting that all over my lid where I put the glue. So this color is super pretty. The camera doesn't do it justice because it be acting up, but it's so gorgeous with these kind of browns. So yeah, girl, just pat that on. Take your time so you're not getting it all up in your crease and it's looking a mess when you open your eyes. Try not to open your eyes as much as you can, but I mean, it's just going to take some time and patience. Then I'm going back into that orangey shade, and I'm placing that on that outer edge. So this is kind of the area where I didn't take the glitter all the way to the end, and then I'm just going in with that darker brown next to it, and then that black. So we're creating the same kind of layering effect that was in the crease on the outer edge of the eye for a nice asymmetrical, dimensional, yeah. And so now I'm lining my lids or my lash line with my NYC liquid liner. Not creating a wing, just doing something to catch my lashes so they don't be slipping out here in these streets. You can use any liquid liner, e.l.f., Wet n Wild, your bougie one, whatever you want to do, girl. This is just one I picked up, so you do what you want. Now I'm just putting on these lashes. They're from AOA Studio or Shop Miss A, and I'll have them down below. And I'm going back into that black and going underneath my eyes, or under my lash line or on my lash line, because I'm not going to be using liner, but I am going to create that smoky effect. So same deal, using all of the colors we use on the outer corner and in the crease under the eyes, so it all melts together. And I went ahead and did my face off camera because I just did my face off camera. Yeah, we're going to have another video where we go into depth about face, but this was mainly a focus on the eyes. So that's why you didn't see face, sis. So yeah, I'm just taking all of those colors that I used before, placing them underneath my eyes and blending them out with a small brush so that it's not going too low, but I'm also taking it low enough where it is smoky like I want it. And I'm ending off with that orange so it ties everything together like at the top. Now I'm going with my Covergirl Exhibitionist mascara. This mascara is balm.com, and I'm blending my lashes with the falsies. I always do this afterwards because my lashes are out of control and they don't like to behave. And then I'm doing my bottom lashes with the same mascara, and it really made them pop out. Now I'm just dusting away all of the excess powder on my face. This is a necessary step because, sis, you don't want to be out here looking ashy and dusty. That's not a good look when your eyes look so pretty. And now I'm just taking one of these blush shades and using that. Well, this is the eyeshadow shade, girl. And I'm using it as a blush. I do this all the time. And then just blend it out so you don't look like Lil Annie, the rag doll. What's her name, Lil Annie? Raggedy Ann, that's what it was. Anyways, I'm going into my BH Cosmetics Itsmyrayeraye palette. And I'm using the shade French Toast as my highlight. And the highlights in this palette are very beaming, so just be aware. But I'm putting that in all the normal places: cheeks, nose, cupid's bow, and forehead for that glow, girl. And I'm blending that in with my Sonia Kashuk sponge. Drawing on my faux moles with my Jordana pencil. Nothing new. I got to have my moles, okay? They have become me. Then I'm setting my face with my Makeup Revolution matte setting spray. And then you just pat that in with the sponge, girl, to melt everything together. That's the name of the game. Let it melt. Let it just sink in to your soul and your spirit and your face so you don't look cakey outside. I was going in between two lips and I said, let's put them together. Why don't we? So I'm taking Milani's Covet. This is the Amore Matte Lip Cream, and I'm kind of lining my lips. And then I'm going to go in the middle with Beauty Mark by NYX. This is a lip lingerie. And yeah, I believe that's the end of the video, y'all.